For the last 5 years, one of our big focus areas has been on supplying remote South Africans to work for international clients. We are absolutely delighted to have opened up our UK division. It's called Pro Talent Hire Abroad. And today I've got Dhwani Thakrar, who's going to be just introducing herself to you. We're very excited to have her on board. Dhwani is actually involved in business development, sales, and marketing for this exciting division. Dhwani, would you like to just introduce yourself and say a little bit more about yourself?
Yes, of course, and thank you for the introduction, Cindy. It's very welcomed. So as she said, I'm Dhwani. I sit here in the London office, and it's a really, really good opportunity and a great part to be part of Pro Talent. My background is predominantly in sales and marketing. I've got 10 years plus experience in the industries. Personal life-wise, I have a little daughter, and I love being a mother. And I'm very much looking forward to being part of the Pro Talent team and working with everyone on board.
Fantastic. And Dhwani, I know that a lot of people go, well, this is quite a new concept, and well, could our company use this? So my question to you is, you've been visiting a lot of companies, you've been engaging with many different types of businesses. Is remote staffing from South Africa only something that a small or a medium or a large company could do? What is your thoughts on that?
I think there's such a valid point around remote hiring, and it's definitely not just a small scope. I think there are industries and companies from small to medium-sized businesses that range from, say, 10 to 50 employees that are interested in international hirings, particularly in South Africa. And then certainly larger companies which may offshore all of their recruitment and resource out as well. So there's certainly a huge demand, and we can only see that rising over the coming years as well.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dhwani. And I'm joined by our General Manager of Pro Talent, Rose Govender. Rose, I mean, we've noticed over the last few years since COVID, remote staffing has really taken off. Some people liken South Africa to the new Philippines as such as a haven for outsourced staffing. Can I ask you, why is there such a demand? Can you just give us an insight as to why South Africa has become a sought-after destination for remote staffing?
So thank you, Cindy. So we've been really excited to be at the forefront of international remote hiring with our candidates. And we've been quite successful as well. So we've obviously gone through the last 5 years, learned the lessons, and built successful relationships with the international clients, specifically Europe, USA, UK, and also Australia as well. So we've built teams for a lot of our clients, and it's been phenomenal to see South Africans being employed in our country, working remotely, and servicing the international market or international employers. So that exposure has been amazing. I think South Africans have a great reputation, if I can say that. And we've had very positive feedback from a lot of clients internationally who've partnered with us. I'd like to believe that Pro Talent also takes the fuss away from recruitment. So we handle everything from sourcing of the candidates right to vetting and presenting the client with suitable CVs for the positions that they want to hire for. We also are very communicative in the entire process. So that's made our clients want to work with us and, formed successful partnerships over the last year. So I think that our clients are really seeing value in hiring South Africans, and we've just been so excited to see this grow.
Absolutely. Thanks, Rose. We're also joined by Adrian, Pillay, who is our IT recruitment manager. And Adrian, you've done a lot of work in this industry. Can I ask you a question? What has your experience been, and can you give any insights as to why South Africans make such great remote employees?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Thank you, Cindy. We've seen an increase in uptick since COVID happened. The world went remote and everybody needed staff. And South Africa conveniently became the country of choice. We've got the talent, we've got the skilled and qualified candidates, and the potential. So what we're finding is that UK clients specifically want to hire South African talent because, one, it's well suited to the timeline, so that works in terms of the time zones. We align very well. Communication is obviously excellent. We're an English-speaking country, and like I said before, the skill and the talent and the qualifications meet their requirements. So what we've seen is, as Rose mentioned, is a lot of teams and offshoring that's being set up now in South Africa for some of the top blue chip companies in the UK. So a lot of IT companies are looking to hire and wanting to hire South African talent. They're finding that South Africans are very resilient, very hardworking, and also wanting to get that international exposure. So I think it's a win-win situation so far, and we're very proud to be a part of the journey for a lot of those companies in the UK specifically.
Okay, thanks, Adrian. And yes, I think that one thing we've realized is that South Africans are known around the world for a very unique, strong work ethic. The communication skills, as you mentioned, are great. Our accent is considered to be quite neutral. So a lot of international companies will use us for sales, customer service, help desk, because people around the world can seem to understand our accent quite well. Also, with the arbitrage of the rand to foreign currencies, it's a financial saving, and I think this is the key. This is the kicker, really, when people are looking to outsource. Why would they do that? And I think for many companies, it's a financial prerogative. They're getting a very much higher value asset in that staff member at a much lower price. And Dhwani offers an employer of record service to companies, so all tax is taken care of, and everything is 100% above board. Rose, can you just clarify about our service offering in terms of replacing candidates? What if they don't work out? Because I'd imagine if I'm a UK-based company, I deal with Dhwani, but you know, where does Pro Talent fit in if the candidate is not suitable or doesn't want to stay?
Okay, that's a good question. I think the starting point is to know the advantage of using Pro Talent is that we are very compliance driven, you know, so we make sure that we vet the candidate in terms of qualifications, in terms of references, and just making sure everything that's presented on a CV has been verified. And I think that's one step closer to hiring the right candidate versus hiring without having that compliance part done. And we offer a 3-month guarantee on every candidate that we place with the company, which is very valuable because if you know, the candidate doesn't work out for any reason, then we replace free of charge to the clients that we've placed the candidate with. And I think this makes a lot of employers feel that peace of mind knowing that, you know, if they made the wrong decision in an interview, which sometimes it happens, we all are human, there is that safety net of having a 3-month guarantee with us to replace that candidate.
Fantastic. And I must say we've had an incredibly high a track record of success with our international remote staffing. We've noticed that when we advertise these roles, we get a huge response. As Adrian rightly said, a lot of people are very, very excited to work for international companies. And there's also an incredible move in South Africa to work from home as well. So a lot of people are really, really valuing the work-life balance and the flexibility that comes from working from a home office. So that's definitely a positive. Dhwani, how can people get hold of you? How can they connect with you if they're interested in finding out more about our South African Pro Talent Hire Abroad service?
I think the best way to connect is through LinkedIn. It's a very efficient way and I'm on it all the time. So my name is Dhwani Thakrar. Please feel free to reach out to me. And then also Hire Abroad Pro Talent is our LinkedIn page. And even if you reach out to the guys at Pro Talent, they can always forward my details on as well. And then my email, Dhwani@hireabroad, that's DHWANI @hireabroad.co.uk.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And we look forward to being of service to anyone who is interested in hiring South Africans in the UK, in Europe. We know the service has been an incredible cost saving for clients. We've had clients just saying they've hired the best possible talent and they've been completely blown away by the quality of the South Africans working for them. So we are very confident in offering this service to international companies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.